Hi there, welcome back to my channel, Scrap and Coffee. I'm here with a brand new project chair. I've created an album for a baby girl. And for this album I've used the new collection by Echo Park, Welcome Baby Girl. And this is a really cute, adorable collection. I really love it. So what did I use? I've used one 12 by 12 collection kit with all the 12 by 12 sheets and the sticker sheet. I've had some extra sheets of 12 by 12 from some designs that I knew I was gonna love. So I think I had maybe 5 or 6 extra 12 by 12 sheets. Then I had the chipboard elements, the puffy stickers, and some ephemera pieces. And the chipboard frames as well. But what I did on the cover, I've really wanted to use the chipboard frames. I've got them to use on the cover. So I've used 2 of them and I had them sink into each other a little bit. I don't know how well you can see that, but they're not on top of each other. But I have been cutting in the frames to sink them in. And then I also really wanted to use this die cut heart. This is from We Are Memory Keepers. It's this heart, and it's a set with some flowers and a leaf, but I really wanted to get the heart. The other things, they are nice, but that was not my focus. And what I did, I cut out 3 of these. I layered them to get a little bit more dimension, and I've backed it with some scrap pieces from the collection. And I've used those elements to create the cover here, which is, yeah, there's quite a lot going on, but I really like it. And I really needed a little bit of green to break up all the pink in here. And I've also used a little wooden embellishment here. So this one says, I love you forever, sweet baby girl. And then this wooden embellishment is not from the collection. I had that in my stash. So I've wrapped the spine with the floral, which is actually the other side of this paper, and which is also this paper. This is an ombre paper. And then I have a 3 by 3 cut apart from the collection with a little sticker here on the back. I just thought that was cute but simple. 4 pages in here, 2 different designs, and I've alternated the pages. And you can see they're not really bulky. There's not a lot going on the pages, so that's why I did 4. On the front and the back inside cover, I've made the angled pockets. I've done that in quite some projects lately. I just really love the element. And on this one, I did an acetate frame on the front inside pocket. On the front pocket. And yeah, that gives a little bit more interest. And I've used some stickers out of the collection here to decorate that a little bit. And in the tutorial, I leave it open here. But I felt that everything was falling out, and it is falling towards the spine, but still it was irritating me, so I decided to glue it down here at the edge, just a little strip of wet glue, and just glue it on top of the back pocket, and then it stays closed a little bit better, or everything stays in place a little bit better. I've put in here some milestone cards from the collection. So this is really where you can keep track of all the milestones, like first laugh, first food, first toot. I thought that was really fun, so I've put that here, and you can place a photo on the back, but you don't necessarily have to. And then here is the information from the birth of the baby, like the time, the weight, and the length. And I have one 3 by 3 card here that says 1 week old, as you can see. And also you can place a photo on the back. You don't have to, you can also place it with a photo, but I just wanted to give the recipient the opportunity to use these elements. And I will probably add some plain photo mats to put in here if they want to do that. So this is going in here. And then the first page style. Here I've made an acetate frame, and just remember the acetate is always optional, right? So if you don't use acetate, then you just have a pocket here. And in this I've placed a photo mat, so you can place your photo on top of here, shove it in, and then you have a photo there. This is not a completely full-size photo, almost full-size photo. So I have a photo here. This is from my little girl. She was maybe 1.5 months old here, and so really this printed out really bad, but this is a full-size photo. So if I place that in here, you see you lose a little bit, but it still looks pretty good, I think. So yeah, and I do have to say I've made this for somebody in Europe. So they use in the Netherlands, they use 10 by 15 photos. So I've kept that in the back of my mind, but you can absolutely use 4 by 6 photos everywhere I place the full-size photo. Then on the back side I have a small pocket here. So here I've placed some of the smaller elements. I've discussed it and they said it was okay to use some smaller photos. I think it creates interest if you use different size photos in the album. But I did that on places where you can play around with it. So where you can put something in the pocket and you can always change it out for a larger size. And there is a sheet with all the tags, milestone tags. So I've got them out and I've backed them with white cardstock so you can place some journaling on there if you want. Maybe you want to keep track of how long the baby was or what the weight was of the baby, or maybe something that they could do at that time. So you could do that if you want. Place a photo here on the back if you want. And I wanted to say something else. Oh yeah, there's also a sheet with 3x3 cut aparts for the milestones. So this one, and yeah, so you can choose what you want to use. I chose the tags mainly and I used a couple of the 3x3s. So if I open this up, here is a designated area for a full-size photo. Everywhere where I made a designated area for the photo, it's for a full-size photo because I figured that was easiest for the person that receiving the album to just be able to place a full-size photo there. So that you can place there. So there's no pattern paper underneath here. And then here I have a landscape option for a full-size photo. And yeah, you can still see the magnet there, but you will cover that up with your photo, of course. And what I did here is I've made a little belly band out of the pattern paper. So it's a little tuck space for maybe one more smaller photo. Some of the tags I've put in there. And again, then here, opportunity for a full-size photo there. And then you can place this all there. So this is a little bulky. I've also used chipboard elements on the pages, but I've peeled away the chipboard layers to reduce the bulk of that, but you still get that texture of the chipboard elements. And here I've created a little tuck space with the pattern paper. So again, smaller photo opportunity tag and some embellishing here. And I've used the little bunnies here because I felt I needed a little bit of green to break up all the pink that was going on the pages here. And then that is magnetized, as you could have seen. And then we have page tile number 2. And on page tile number 2 I've made a side pocket with acetate here, again optional of course. And again I've placed some photo opportunities and some tags in there, and that is what keeping this all closed. Full-size photo opportunity here. So like I said, the solid paper here is 4x6. So if you have 4x6 paper, then I would not place a solid paper behind it. But with the 10x15 I felt the border was a little bit too large. So I've placed the pattern paper at 4x6 and then you can place the 10x15 photo on top of that. So open that, then you can place a full-size photo here if you want to. I did some pattern paper there. And even if you want, and you have the acetate window here, you need to find the right photo, but you can crop your photo down and place that behind the window if you want. So that's how that would work, right? So that's even a very good possibility as well if you want to, but I just did it with the pattern paper here. So full-size photo opportunity there, a little embellishment, cut apart from the collection. Just try to get some balance between photos and pattern paper, right? And we can place all of this in there. So, and then on the back side, what I did here is a stacked belly band. So I can place something, and I will, but I'm still working on it. I will show you on the other page. Something behind the both belly bands over the whole page. And then you can also place some smaller things, at least that's what I would do, like you can see in the top belly band as well. And that will also go all the way down. So I thought that was fun as well. And then we are again at page number 1. So again here the acetate frame with photo opportunity behind there. I have that photo mat in there. And then on the back side again that smaller pocket with a photo mat and a tag. Some of the puffy stickers here. I really love the yellow as well. Maybe it's not as much baby girl, but I think it still works pretty good. Full-size photo opportunity. 2 full-size photo opportunities here. And this is of course open, so you can still place that photo behind there. And then here I've made again an insertion point with the pattern paper and some of the chipboard elements to embellish that a little bit. So you can place 2, maybe 3 things in here, but not too much. And I would do also smaller things, because if you want to do a full-size photo and you want to place it in there like this, it's just a little too tight if you're going to back this with pattern paper. So again, I would do that with some smaller photos. And then page number 4. Again, I've put something in there to keep this all closed. Here I didn't do a full-size photo this time, but some a cut apart from the collection. And then the acetate window where you can place stuff in there. And then here I did again opportunity for a full-size photo, but again, if I would use 4x6 photos, I would not place the solid paper there. I would just place my photo. But the 10x15 is a little bit smaller than that, so I wanted to create a little border for that there. Full-size photo here, and here I've made a little belly band out of the pattern paper again to tuck some smaller things behind there. And the rainbow paper and the stripe paper is my absolute favorite from this collection, and I've tried to use as much rainbow embellishments as I could. I'm a little obsessed with the rainbows right now. So place that all in here, and then the back side. So here I have again the photo opportunity with a tag on the underneath the top belly band, and then here I've made a photo mat, and I'm only going to show you the back side because on the other side there's a photo, and for privacy reasons I'm not going to show you that. But this is what I did. So this is acetate, double-sided acetate, and on the other side I have a photo, and that would be something like this. So this is my own baby girl again. The photo is a little larger on the other side, and then that's in between the acetate layers, and you can embellish a little bit on top of that if you want, but I decided that I needed to keep it as flat as possible so I can shove it in here easily. And of course you can do photo on both sides, right? But I did photo on one side and pattern paper on the other side, and then I placed them right here. So I'm gonna do one more for the other belly band, and I will probably do a quick video on how I've made them. It's not difficult, it's pretty easy. You just need to stay focused because I messed up the way I've cut my corners quite a few times, but I think I get it now. And then here the angled pocket again, and I also really loved this cut apart, so I really wanted to add that. It says one of my favorite moments with you, so you can actually document some things that you wanna remember. So again, I can place that in there, and I probably add 1 or 2 photo mats for photo opportunity there. And that is the whole album. So here we are at the back side again. And I really loved how this turned out. I'm really happy with it. And now I don't remember if I said it in the beginning, but I will have tutorials for this album. The cutting guide will be available free download on my website. I have a link down below in the description box. You can go to scrapandcoffee.com, click on projects, click on the image of this project, and then all the way on the bottom you can find the download button for the cutting guide. And the tutorials will be coming up to my channel in the upcoming days, so keep an eye out for that if you want to make the album or want to know how I did it. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. I hope you liked the project. I hope you liked the album. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.